You know that moment when you get into your car, turn the key, and it just smacks you with that unmistakable rotten egg smell? Yeah, that one. It's not just gross, it's unsettling, and it means your catalytic converter is trying to tell you something important. What's wild is about 90% of drivers have no clue what this smell actually means. It's not the coffee you spilled last week or a long forgotten fast food bag, it's sulfur compounds coming out of your exhaust. That's an immediate red flag from your car's insides. First, the science. The rotten egg odor is due to hydrogen sulfide gas, which is supposed to get converted to harmless sulfur dioxide by your catalytic converter. When you smell it, your catalytic converter is basically saying, "I'm not okay." That's your cue to check things out fast. A big pain point here? People assume this is just a sometimes problem. Spoiler, it's not. 1 in 3 catalytic converter issues gets ignored until the car fails emissions, leaving owners with a surprise 1,000 plus repair bill. Ouch. So why does this happen? Usually, it's a mix of engine trouble and the converter itself getting overloaded. Bad spark plugs, broken sensors, or burning oil can throw your fuel system out of whack. When that happens, too much sulfur hits the converter and it checks out early. If you're like me and hate surprise expenses, a quick test is to idle your car and do a careful sniff test near the exhaust, from a safe distance, please. If things smell like a dumpster behind a rotten egg factory, it's time for step 2. Plug in an OBD2 scanner. Even budget scanners at $20 will tell you if something's not happy. Let's talk pro tip. A healthy catalytic converter should never smell sulfurous, even under high load. If yours only stinks when you really stomp on the gas or climb hills, that's not just how cars are. That's a 9 times out of 10 warning sign your engine is running rich, dumping fuel. Car makers design these parts to last 100,000 miles or more. If yours fails earlier, chances are it's a symptom of a deeper problem like leaking fuel injectors or a busted oxygen sensor, especially common in rainy climates like here in Portland. Don't just swap the converter and call it fixed. Ignoring it can hit you in the wallet twice, once for the converter and again for whatever caused it to fail. Layer in lost fuel economy, up to 15% lower mileage from a failing converter, and you're bleeding money every time you drive. It's pretty brutal. If you're handy, you can visually inspect your spark plugs and check for engine codes at home, saving yourself $100 in diagnostic fees. Look for black, sooty plugs. A big hint your car is running rich, or codes like P040, which screams catalytic converter efficiency below threshold. People love to ignore car smells, but when your car smells like rotten eggs, you can't pretend it's not there. Delay too long and it goes from gross inconvenience to car won't start, mega expensive tow bill with incredible speed. That's the car repair lottery you do not want to win. My motto in Portland: if something stinks, address it before it ruins your day, whether that's composting gone bad in your garage or a neglected catalytic converter. Save yourself $1,000 in repairs, get your car running better, and breathe easier. Not bad for a sniff test.